Alright, and welcome back to Downey Plays The Walking Dead. This is part 2 of episode 1, and when I left off, I gave you guys a little bit of cliffhanger right before Sean Green thought we were going to give him the chomp. So, let's get back to it. Come on, Lee, push with all your might. They're Zamblers. Come on, Lee. Put your back into it. There you go, little girl. Show us both up. Good girl. Nice jump, lord ass.
For just some guy, it seems like you saved a bunch of lives today.
Ah, thanks. That was a nice thing of you to say there, sir. Although you're driving kind of erratically, but in a situation, I guess that's warranted. So yeah, I'm going to go for the best kind of playthrough I can for the Let's Play. I'm going to do all the right choices that I think are right. She's so cute. Alright, this guy right here you're about to see is a character in the comics and the TV show. So this is one of the cameos. There's another one coming up too. But this guy right here and this farm, they're both important to the story.
I'm gonna run on home. My uncle's gonna be in the state. No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
It was nice to meet you both. Thank God you're okay.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple of days. Reckon down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without you.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You brought a couple guests. Your boy's a lifesaver. Glad he can be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then.
Oh, not his daughter. He's, well, just some guy who found her alone.
Oh, that don't sound good.
Do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there. Yeah, it's not doing so good. I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You can take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell. It's not too bad. Tough guy, huh? What did you say your name was? It's Lee. Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen? Car accident. And so, where were you headed before the car accident? I was getting out of Atlanta. The news says stay. Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road. Who are you with, the girl? I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride. Awful nice of him. I'm an awful nice guy. House is full up with mine. We got another misplaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there. We're done here. I didn't get your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine. Looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place. Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
I saw a cop come back from the dead.
Duty. Duty.
My mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
Savannah is about 5 hours away from where they are, by the way.
Hey, get up.
What? Itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh? Not her dad. Name's Lee. I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence.
Derp.
Doing everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though. Duck? Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know? That's a valuable trait lately. No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
But he makes up for it with enthusiasm. Word is, you were on your way to Macon. My family's from there. Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Let's see how things turn out.
See how things shake out with this Herschel guy. Good luck with that. He's a hard ass. Honey, Doug, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name? Clementine. Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Derp.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On a tractor? Cool.
Duck and I will hop to it.
Yeah, I hate that
I
kid.
can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Alright, talking time. Yeah, Herschel is a character from the comics and the TV show. And he's an alright guy. He's a family man, a veterinarian, and he looks out for his folks. Because he's a real stand-up guy. He was checking out Lee for Clem, if you didn't pick that out. Making sure he wasn't one of them petter asses. And there was something else I wanted to discuss. What was it? Oh, yeah. Savannah, where Clem's parents is. I've been there a couple of times. They have an area called River Street, which those of you who have played Left 4 Dead 2 will recognize it because it's almost a spitting image of River Street in Savannah, Georgia. It's got a bunch of shops and stuff on it. And then, of course, the river right next to it. And there's this thing called the Dolphin Cruise that you can pay. You know, your basic typical tourist attraction. You pay on the Dolphin Cruise and ride in a boat with some folks, and they'll try to point out the dolphins to you if they're out and about. And if you look far off in the right, and normally the guy will tell you this, you'll see land. And that land that you see from the boat is South Carolina from Savannah, which I always thought was cool. Nice little tidbit. And that's where Clementine's parents are. And this guy here, like he just told us, his son's an idiot. And his wife, if you guys were wondering or couldn't figure out why she had an accent that's not, Hickish like my own, it's because she's probably Cajun, which are some of the coolest accents in the world. And where is my mouse cursor? Oh, yeah.
Kenny? Need any help? No, I think I got it. You
So yeah, we just learned that King has a boat, which is extremely handy. If we choose to keep him in our group, we can head down to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and head out in his boat. Kenny was just hinting at Lee in a not so roundabout way that Lee may need help with Clementine because he's never had kids. He's inexperienced when it comes to leading, and he may have gotten his hands full when it comes to help keeping this little girl alive, which may or may not be true, but Lee just seems like the kind of type that has a good head on his shoulders. I mean, he is a teacher at University of Georgia, even though that's like the largest fucking party college in the state. Let's talk to Miss Cajun Lady.
Hey there, girls. You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how's that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
You good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here.
So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale, like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
You used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. You can't stay like this.
No, I used to. I was let go a little while back.
That's too bad. Well, I hear people always clamor back to college after a big disaster. People don't want to die ignorant, I guess.
How did you handle getting through this city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just.
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow, but even then I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Anybody in their right mind would. Families, barbecues, beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? Those guns, boy. Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Yeah, so, Katya knows that we were laid off, you know, because I'm going to do an honest, good guy playthrough for this. But she knows we were laid off, and her and Lee had a talk about. If you've ever seen Zombieland, you'll know the same thing that they hinted at a lot in that movie is the moment you let go of being human, you've lost all hope in staying alive. So keep holding on to things in a time of crisis, such as zombies walking around. Keeps you sane, and it keeps you from making bad decisions. You want to go back to that time that you were happy and before shit hit the fan and all this bad stuff happened. Now let's go help them build that fence because that kid is awfully stupid. There they are. And he's already on the tractor, full of derp.
You know how to drive it?
Dude, don't. I can give you a hell of a critique of the U.S. Farm Bill.
I'm good.
Wow.
Sean's still working on that fence.
Hey, Lee.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2 guys to length, that'd sure speed things up.
Yeah. So, like Sean was saying, things are way more grim than he thought they possibly could be to begin with. Having seen that little boy shot and all that, and asking Lee about what Lee's experienced. One thing that he mentioned that I've been wanting to say for a while is they talked about in the comics how Atlanta is out of the question. I remember them saying the bigger the city, the bigger the population of the walkers. And so, yeah, Atlanta, as it is a metropolis, it's out of the question. There's nothing safe about it. So, smaller the city, the less walkers, the better chance of survival. And he's talking about how Herschel is more hesitant to let people in because you can't trust people. And as you expect, just like in real life, you can't trust everybody. Everybody has their own agenda. And in this situation, everybody's going to do what it takes to make sure they survive above all else. So Herschel, he may come off as a loon, but his head is in the right place to keep his family safe. Well, I got a little bit of frame rate lag here. Let's go see Mr. Herschel.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
I got a ride and then I was in a wreck. I walked until Boy found me.
Well, you're no worse for wear.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
If you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family. Yes, so was I. Family's important. That's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
My parents are in Macon with my brother.
Well, I hope they're all right. But now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
Yeah, I was looking for help in her house.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
Oh, shit.
Go! I'll get my gun.
Duck, dude. Oh, you are so stupid, kid. God, I hate you. I'm going to not bother trying to save you and save Sean, because he has common sense. Come on, Lee, get him out. Oh, good, Kenny's here. Kenny, give me a hand. Oh, shit. He saved his boy, but I guess he panicked. A lot of people would panic in the same situation. And then Sean got the chomp. Poor Sean. He's a good kid.
I'm okay, Pop. I'm okay. I can fix you. Don't worry. We'll stitch you up.
It almost got me, man. They tried to save me.
I know, son.
Damn.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry. You tried to help him, but this piece of shit let him die.
I wasn't strong enough. I'm sorry.
If your girls ever trap you, better hope you get stronger, or your friends aren't cowards.
Please. Just go.
Get out and never come back.
So I guess we're together now. So yeah, we should probably go before Herschel shoots us.
Try to make it if you want it.
Fucking duck. Alright, and I'm gonna have to stop it there. See you guys next time.